Hey guys, Coach Ricky here, going over the build track for Wednesday, August 2nd. We're going to get right into it with a warm up. We're going to start with 2 to 3 minutes of cardio here. It can be your choice of a bike, row, run, or ski. And remember, if you have time, more than 2 or 3 minutes is always recommended. The more aerobic you can get. Some people take longer to get aerobic, some people take less time to get aerobic, but either way, you just really want to feel really warm. You want, the blood flow to be prepared for the weightlifting session, and then we can get right into it. So after your cardio, you're going to get into 2 sets here of some muscle activation. You're going to start with a half squat pulse of 20 to 30 seconds. And that is simply an air squat. When you're coming up into the ascent out of the bottom of that air squat, halfway up, you're going to pulse back down into the bottom and then right back up to the top, hips opened up. So 20 to 30 seconds of that. And then you're going to do a middle split hinge, simply feet spread apart, standing tall, hinging at the waist, almost like you're going to do like a good morning or a sumo squat. Give me 8 reps of those. And then we're going to get into a bottom squat hold. So, get a nice air squat. And then at the bottom of the squat, just hold it down there for 30 seconds. Play around with it, open your hips up by pressing your knees out with your elbows. You can do some thoracic rotations, anything to really make you feel really good for the session today, because we're going to get into some front squats first. So first up is our front squats. We're going to be doing 5 sets here of 3 reps. So the tempo today is going to be 2-1-XO. So as you take the barbell off that rack, you're going to descent 2 seconds on the way down, quick 1 second pause at the top, and then X right there for explode up, no pause at the top. So 2-1-XO today for the tempo. Sets of 3, rest 90 to 120 seconds between every set. Really want you to feel really good with this today. 3 reps should be pushing it on the weight. You should be feeling, some effort really on there. So make sure you're really getting the most out of your warm-up sets, slight build, 5 to 10 pound jumps, nothing more than that, until you get to your working weight. And then you can build as you go today, but make sure, like I said, you build to your starting weight that you're going to do. So the superset that we have after our front squats is going to be 3 different movements. It's going to start with some goblet cyclist squats. So just to explain what a goblet cyclist squat is, you're going to hold a dumbbell or kettlebell, goblet style. We're all familiar with that, should be by now, but just either 1 kettlebell or 1 dumbbell. And then a cyclist squat is essentially your feet are close together, just a couple inches apart, not like a regular squat where your feet are shoulder width apart, but these are close together. And then you're going to have some heel elevation. So some options you can use there is, it could be a plate, whether it be, nothing more than say 25 pounds, normal bumper plates, but something to get some heel elevation there. If you have access to a slant board, those are really good as well. So some heel elevation, basically it's going to give us a little bit more range of motion at the bottom of that squat. And also, with your feet being close together, you're going to get access to different muscles than we do on a normal squat. So for example, the teardrop, that VMO muscle there in your quadriceps, are going to be worked a little bit more than a normal squat. So the tempo is going to be 3-0-1-0. So 3 seconds on the way down, no pause, 1 second up, no pause. So it should be just a really rhythmic movement here on these cyclist squats. 12 to 15 reps, and then you're going to rest 15 seconds, and then give me some dumbbell side bends. So take a dumbbell, and the side that you're working on, hold the dumbbell and basically just bend at your obliques. Keep your arms straight, and give me some side bends, 14 to 16 reps per side, then rest 15 seconds, and then we're going to do some hollow body rock. So on the floor, hollow body position, rocking back and forth. keep maintaining that hollow body the whole time for 30 to 40 seconds. And then you're going to rest just 1 minute and then go back to the cyclist squats and give me 3 sets there. Next movement today is going to be a barbell hip thrust. So essentially, take a barbell, load it to your working weight, build up to that working weight, and then, barbell is going to be sitting right on your hip bone. So if you have a pad or anything, if you need one, use that. And then you're going to get up into a hip thrust. Your shoulders should be sitting on top of a bench, and then give me 4 sets of 4 here, resting 90 to 120 seconds between each set. The next superset today is going to be 2 different movements. We're going to start with a weighted back extension. So on top of a GHD, or if you have an actual back extension machine, you can use that. But giving me some weight on there, so you can be holding a dumbbell, you can be holding a plate, weight vest, anything to give you some resistance. 2-1-XO for the tempo. So 2 seconds on the way down, 1 second quick pause, explode up for 12 to 15 reps. Rest 45 seconds, then you're going to give me some dumbbell suitcase standing calf raises. So just standing up with 2 dumbbells by your side, giving me, that tiptoe 2-1-XO tempo, 2 seconds on the way up, 1 second quick pause at the top, and then back down for 10 reps. And then you're going to rest 90 seconds and then go back to the weighted back extension for 3 sets. After that, you're just going to give me a cool down, 10 to 15 minutes here, and then we're giving you some stretches here to kind of help you recover for your next day.